All right, a lot of people ask, should we send the leads by text or emails? We intend to send the leads by text all the time, or we put the leads into a newsletter for you. Okay, well, first of all, I want to show you just an idea of how that information looks because it's really important to know. So the information comes in and it's a pitch to you whether you want the lead. And it's like this, Angie O is looking into blankety blank, blah, 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 whatever it is by the industry, okay? And it's going to say, now that you know that, do you want to claim this lead? Okay. And it's really just a question of whether you want to. Now, I want to explain this. We have evolved the system a great deal since we started it. And the thing I want to explain now is this. We have tracking code in every one of our web pages that identifies back to the blueprint on Google. So we can be very specific for the intent of the search. Say John picks up his phone and he's thinking, gee, I really want to get a new roof or water heater installation, sump pump repair. See, we don't just want to say John's looking for a plumber. That doesn't mean that every plumber in the area of John is going to be able to make use of that information. It's like, well, I don't know if I do what he's interested in. So what we do instead is track right back to the intention of the page. So if they land on one of our water heater installation pages, we look back to see what they clicked on in Google. Okay. If they land on one of our sump pump repair pages, we look back to see what they clicked on in Google. How's that possible? Every page of every website has a page title and a header 1 tag, and we match it so that it is the information that Google tends to grab, almost always grabs, for their listings, for the keyword results. So then when somebody goes Denver, or they just say water heater installation, they're in Denver. Well, we see that they're in Denver. We can tell by the IP address they're in Denver. We can also see where they're from. We can tell that not only are they searching in Denver, but they have a Denver address as their home or the residence. So guess what we know? That guy is most likely a valid lead. He's looking at water heater installation. He landed on one of our pages about water heater installation, and we track it back to a page that says Denver residential water heater installation. Call us or click here or something. And the guy clicked that blue link, landed on the page. We noticed his IP address within seconds. If we looked him up, we got the information within seconds. And then we text it within seconds to whoever it is out there who could be interested in it. If it's you getting a direct project from us, we text it to you and you alone because that's your project with us. If it's a general purpose run, then it gets texted to a bunch of guys in the area, plumbers who could do that. And then whoever needs that lead is going to click it. Could be you, right? So that is the concept there. And what are you looking at? You're just going to get text messages, and they come in from all these different people. What do we got? Justin, Deborah, Michael, Brenda, Anthony, Terry, Brandy, Diana, Susan, Peter, Corey, Clyde, Margaret, Ishtak, Maurice, George, Brett, Sandy, Thomas. It goes on and on and on and on and on, right? And we have tons of projects like this for all these different industries, and the leads are starting to come through for whatever we put out. That's the point. And so then we just start offering these things because, see, you can't talk to Maurice right now. That lead is old. That was a long time ago. It's Maurice from Thurston County, for example. Or Sandy from Warren County in your state. We track all this stuff so that's very obvious. It's for you or not for you. And so if it's not for you, you're not going to get a text message for it. We only text the companies in that area of that search. Okay. Having said that, if you can engage with a guy, great. And if you can't, you can't. But if you want to get it, be the first one to click our blue link here, the blue link, right? If we're saying the leads direct to you, there's no need for a blue link. Okay. This stuff is just a sneak preview of the person's information. But once somebody says, yes, I want that lead, they're going to do 2 clicks. One's going to be the blue link, and then the next one's going to be the are you sure button. Bam. That way it's, they didn't just pocket rub the link, right? We make sure that they wanted the lead for sure. So they double opt into lead. Just click, click. Okay, so when they click the first link, it takes them to a simple web page. It gives them a paragraph or two that explains what this is all about and gives them a button to click. Once they've read it, they understand it, and they can click the button, right? Now, in the beginning, you'll get some sample leads. We offer everyone 5 sample leads that way. Not many, just 5, but it's enough for you to get a taste and understand what the value is. So, and also get into the rhythm of grabbing leads when you need them. If you need them, you're hanging by your phone waiting. You know, you're waiting for a phone call and it beats just sitting there staring at the wall. So if a text comes through and your phone vibrates in your pocket, check. And if it's a lead, hit the button if you can handle it, and boom, be the first one to get it, right? That way you're up to bat. It's your lead now. Okay, and you can contact them any which way you want. That's your lead information. We have no strings attached to what you do. You don't need to contact them. You should. Obviously, that's why you're getting them. But there you go. Okay, so now you can see how good they are as leads. Okay, now after your initial 5, you want to claim again. I'll say, so sorry, you're out of credits. You know, if you want to get more credits, you'll pay the market rate that we're offering. We offer cheaper than ads that you normally pay for, especially if you think you got to pay for a bunch of ads to get one conversation. So we offer cheaper than that, and we provide more information than you usually get. Think about Google Ads, right? Sometimes the people come and click on your ads, it's the same person who clicked on your ads like 3 times because he keeps meaning to commit but doesn't quite get around to it. But you paid 3 times for the guy, right? And you know that because you retargeted them up to 3 times a week, something like that. But with Google Ads, you don't even know that, really, right? All you know is you got charged for all these clicks, and you don't know a lot about who those people are. It's hard to know who those people are. But once we can start telling you who those people are, because if they click your ad and they land on your website, we got like a 70% chance of figuring out who they are within seconds and telling you. Aha, you can reach back out to them. You can put them in a newsletter and send them a welcome email. Thanks for visiting our website. If you need a coupon, click here. If you want to give us a call, click here, call here. Talk to Bob, right? You can do that, right? Huge advantage, right? You can give them a call, send them a brochure, aim for their voicemail. If you do business to business, call later in the evening if you want to drop voicemails all night because you're intentionally calling them after they went home. So you're going to get their voicemail and you can leave your point about, hey, we saw that you were doing a search for we'd like to have that discussion with you before you choose somebody in particular. You know, whatever it is you want to say. Depends on your business. Okay. So anyway, we send out these teaser emails when people are in the big batch like that. And in the teaser emails, then it's just, when you look at it, you can decide if it's a fit for you. You know, broken key in ignition, Toyota Camry looking for a locksmith. 2012 Toyota Camry looking for a locksmith. Well, you might think, oh, there's no way I have that in the back. You don't want that lead. But if you do have that in the back, you're like, oh, I can do that job. Bam, you're going to grab that lead, right? That's cool. Okay. So anyway, you'll get texted sample info and you can just swipe it away whenever you're not interested, or let it accumulate and swipe the group away. And then whenever you're ready for leads, then you can be paying attention to them on purpose, right? Let them happen. They're free. Okay. If you opt out, you can opt out, but you can't get back on, not with that phone number. So only opt out if you know it. Okay. You know you want to. But if you're getting these leads, they're helping make all of your ads cheaper than ever. So it'd be weird if you hopped out. Most businesses need the leads. You'd only hop out because you already have too many leads, usually. All right. Now, having said that, the moment you get the lead, instantly, within seconds, we send you all the information we have on that lead. Now, I did show you a screenshot before, a bunch of lead information, and it went all the way out like male, female, gender, age, net worth, average, and you probably noticed that we don't have all the information for all of the people. Right, so then you're thinking, well, you're charging me a whole credit for each person no matter what? And the answer is no. We already figured out what each of those columns is worth and assigned a price quotient to it. So if whatever information we're missing from that, we always have the nuts and bolts information. That part we have. That comes with its own certain percentage of a credit. But then the rest of it is components that add up. So you can get a credit And if you grab that lead, you might be paying, instead of 1.0 credits, you're going to pay like 0.73 credits or 0.42 credits. Okay. So, and if it is offering it for 0.42 credits, you might say, not enough information for me. It just depends on your business. But then when it comes in at like 0.98 credits or 1.0 probably at that point, you're like, yeah, I'm going to grab that. Okay. Having said that, there's one more point I want to make. Here's how it works. You're going to get a few for free, and then you're going to be out and it's going to say, so sorry, if you want to get more credits, what you need to do is make a payment for credits. The point is simple. We don't want everyone to get a lead saying, do you want to claim this lead? And you hit yes, and it goes, enter your credit card information faster than the next guy who's racing you to enter his credit card information to buy that lead. That doesn't make any sense, right? So we decided we're just going to open it for you and say, how many leads do you want? Or just type in a number. Use the up down arrows or type in a number. And then it's like, okay, now if I want that many leads, it's going to cost me this much money. You'll see it. It'll be really obvious. And then you can make your credit card payment and buy it, or a PayPal payment. It's either PayPal or Stripe. Buy it. And now you've got all those credits stacked up on your phone. So every time one of these comes up, you may or may not be on time to get it, but your credits will last until they're used. Okay? Now, again, if we're doing this project for you directly, right, then the reality check is you don't have buttons like this to click on, okay? The credits just come to you directly. They just go right in your phone, all the information in the first place. There is no click a button to claim the lead. It's just sent to you directly, okay? All right, so I'm just letting you know how delivery works and how replenishing your payment method works, and the fact that yes, you're only charged for the information that we sell you. You're never charged twice for the same lead. You're only charged for guys in the US. We cannot even help you with Canadian leads. Sorry. Only guys in the US. Okay. Having said that, this is huge. So whether you've got leads coming to your site organically or you pay for them or both, we have like a 70% chance on each and every one of those people. They could come in through your Facebook campaigns, their Instagram if you have it, Snapchat if you have it. We can still capture up to 70% because the moment they land on your website, that's an IP address we can track. Okay, and there you go. Now, having said that, by getting that information, you're not having to just keep paying for more $20 leads, hoping that each one of those $20 is going to turn into a call or a way of contacting that guy. I always put it this way. How many conversations can you have for the amount of money you spend? If you pay for 10 people and you know who 7 of them are, usually one will reach out to you, maybe 2. But that still leaves 5 or 6 that did not. If you try to proactively and politely reach out to them at the time that they're doing their search, quickly, within like that 5-minute window, you polish your pitch, you reach out, you just deal with it. You contact them, whatever smart way, or you put them in your newsletter so you can drip on them, or you're going to put them in the list that you send the brochure to. It really just depends on your business. Then the fact of the matter is you will get a lot more sales. You're reaching the guys who are on your site. It's not spam. If they come to your website, reaching out to them is not spam. If they show interest in what you have, reaching out to them even over and over again, even through partners, is not spam. Okay, just want to make that clear. You will make a lot more money just recapturing this information and forming conversations rather than continuing to pay for a lot of silent hits to your website, hoping that one of those guys contacts you, which is what a lot of people do right now, because that's how it's always been done. Okay? Few people know how to do this. Few people have this competitive edge. Absolutely make use of it. All right.